doing to immigrant families is bullshit! So we are here to tell our members of Congress, not one more dollar.
No.
Not $1 should go to ICE, this building we're standing in front of right now, or Border Patrol. Not $1. And they must put safeguards in place to stop the Department of Homeland Security from moving money around agencies. Just a couple of weeks ago, as Hurricane Dorian was bearing down on Florida, President Trump stole $271 million from FEMA to build his racist wall. That is why we are here to say, not $1! No 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 $1! But we knew from the beginning, when President Trump was elected, that this administration would align themselves with white nationalists and racists in their party. But they took it up a notch, right? But America is on our side. We saw an incredible wave of voters elect the most progressive House of Representatives we have ever seen. Our voters made that possible. We made that possible. And that's why we are here today. We are a coalition of immigrants, black people, the Latinx community, from all over the country to say enough. Listen here, the same members of Congress that we knocked doors for, that we called for, now it is time that they work for us. They need to hold the Trump administration accountable for the crimes that he is committing. Look at the face of these kids who have died in the custody of ICE, who have died because of these harmful practices of the Trump administration. Not $1 should go to ICE or CBP. Remember that. Not $1. No $1. No $1. No $1. No $1. No $1. And no $1. Yes, and with me today is other leaders from across the country who are going to talk more about the work that is happening here in the United States to protect our families and our communities. And right now I'm going to turn it over to Lorena Quiroz, Ana Maria, who's going to introduce our next speakers.
Mi gente, el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. 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 Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. We are here. We are here. In front of ICE. In front of ICE. The agency. The agency. That is helping Donald Trump. Terrorize our communities. Terrorize our communities. Separate our families. Separate our families. Instill terror in these countries. To advance his political agenda of white nationalism. Of white nationalism. No one should be allowed to profit off the pain of our communities.
No one should be allowed to profit off the pain of our communities.
And the pain of our communities has names.
And the pain of our communities has names.
El dolor de nuestra comunidad tiene nombres.
El dolor de nuestra comunidad tiene nombres.
I am going to read the names.
I'm going to read the names
of people who have died in custody
of people who have died in custody
of ICE and Border Patrol. I will read their names. And we will say presente. Because they are here today.
because they are here today
with us. To remind us that the work of justice is urgent. That we will not stop until all of our families can live without fear. Can have the freedom to stay in the place we call home. and can thrive wherever we are. So, read after me. On September 10th, just 2 days ago, a Mexican man died in custody in Texas. We do not know his name yet. On July 25th, Pedro Arriago Santoya. Presente. On July 1st, Jamil Alexis Valderrama. Presente. On June 3rd, Joana Medina León. Presente. On May 6th, Simsa Bansing. Presente. On April 4th, Abel Reyes Clemente. On December 3rd, Herman Volkov. On November 26th, Mergen Sua Amar. On November 2nd, Wilfredo Padrón.
I'm happy to send you a link on
On July 26th, Agustina Ramírez Arreola.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On July 12th, Efraín de la Rosa. On June 16th, Hui Tran. On June 8th, Eremías Devstación. On May 25th, Roxana Hernández. On May 21, Ronaldo Cruz. On April 12, Jurgen Mirimanian. On February 21st, Luis Ramírez Marcano. On January 31st, Julio Castro Garrido. On December 4, 2017, Kamiar Samimi. On September 18, 2017, Felipe Almazán Ruiz. On September 5th, 2017, Osvaldo Montesino Cabrera. On June 12, 2017, Carlos Mejía Bonilla. On June 2nd, 2017, Vicente Cáceres. On May 17, Babuhai Patel. On May 15,
Jimenez Joseph.
Jean Jimenez Joseph, presente.
On April 14,
On April 14,
Sergio Lopez.
Sergio López, presente.
On March 28,
On March 28,
Osmar Gonzalez.
Osmar González, presente.
On March 14,
On March 14,
Roger Reyes.
Roger Reyes, presente.
On November 28, 2016,
On November 28, 2016,
Raquel Calderón
Raquel Calderón, presente.
y Esmerillo Campos.
Y Esmerio Campos, presente.
On October 26,
On October 26,
Toyin Joshua.
Dorian Joshua, presente.
September 28,
September 28,
Moisés López.
Moisés López, presente.
July 29,
July 29,
Santo Carela.
Santo Carela, presente.
June 14,
June 14,
Luis Alonso Pino.
Luis Alonso Pino, presente.
June 2nd,
June 2nd,
Juan Luis Paniagua.
Juan Luis Paniagua, presente.
May 3rd,
May 3rd,
Igor Ciazin.
Igor Ciazin, presente.
May 2nd,
May 2nd,
José Rajo.
José Rajo, presente.
April 8th,
April 8,
Rafael Padilla.
Rafael Padilla, presente.
March 18th,
March 18,
Tongai.
Songhai, presente.
January 25th,
January 25th,
Saúl Vanegas.
Saúl Vanegas, presente.
December 24th,
December 24,
on Christmas, José Manuel Azurida.
José Manuel Azurida, presente.
Those are the people who have lost their lives.
No justice, no peace. 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 No justice, no peace.
Thank you for that. It's important to remember. We also want to welcome a guest from Mississippi who remembers the raids that happened about a month ago in Mississippi. Lorena is here to share her story.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon everyone. I'm Lorena. I'm also an immigrant. I've been living in Mississippi for 20 years. And on August 7th, one of the largest ICE raids in the country occurred in many rural towns in Mississippi. Over 680 folks were detained by 600 ICE officers. And if that's not a waste of resources, what is? 600 officers walked into chicken plants and abused their power by throwing people on the ground, by poking them, beating them, threatening them. Most of the people did not understand what was going on. We'll start with you. So yeah, tell me where you want me to.
Stay where you are.
Right here?
Right there.
Okay. Should I turn on the microphone now?
This is going to be live, and then we're going to switch.
Okay.
Can you just count to 10 for me?
Can you count to 10 just for a sound check?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ready? Okay,
can you tell me your name and spell it?
Alma Couvertier, ALMA-COUVERTHIE.
And can you tell me why you're here today?
I am here with hundreds of community members and immigrants to deliver a strong message to ICE. It is time that they stop using our taxpayers' money to continue to destroy our families and our communities and to kill people. People are dying under their watch. They are now saying that they won't accept people asking for asylum due to the violence in their country unless they are rejected by a third country, that we have no jurisdiction, that we cannot even guarantee the conditions these people are going to be waiting on. And we know that they are not good. Why are we abdicating our responsibility of justice in the world? Why are we saying no to the people that need it the most? It is this administration, this racist administration with a white supremacist agenda, that for them, immigrants are brown people and they are not welcome. And we're here to tell them that he's completely wrong. These are our communities. We live here. We have been here for hundreds of years, and we're not going anywhere. He's going to have to be listening to us every single day, and he either hears and do what's right, or we're going to vote them all out.
And how did you feel when you heard this about the Supreme Court ruling yesterday?
More of this horrible, horrible policies that are meant to continue to separate our families and to make it so hard for people who look at us as the beacon of hope and freedom to come and live and thrive in peace, which is what we all want. This country has been made much better and stronger economically, politically, because of the contributions of immigrants. And this president is bending over backwards to deny that reality and to make it seem like we are here to take, to destroy, when they are the ones who are doing it. They're doing it back in our countries. That's why people are fleeing, and when they come here, they treat them as criminals. We need to stop that. This country can do a lot better, and we can actually be an example for the rest of the world.
And so now I'm going to ask you a question that I hope you can answer in Spanish, but you know, we've got lots of Latin American clients and Spanish-speaking clients. So what, you know, being here, what would your message be to them in Spanish?
Todas las personas que han fallecido en custodia de ICE, todas las personas que han fallecido tratando de llegar a este país cruzando la frontera a manos de ICE y de la patrulla fronteriza, no serán olvidados. Estamos aquí recordando cada uno de ellos nombre por nombre y con mucho dolor, porque nosotros no queremos que nadie esté viviendo esa situación y sabemos que este país puede hacer mucho mejor, pero este presidente odia a la gente de color y lo hace manifestado con todas estas políticas tan crueles. Nosotros vamos a seguir luchando para cambiar esa realidad y nos vamos a asegurar de que nuestros oficiales electos trabajen y representen los valores que nosotros tenemos. Y si ellos no lo van a hacer, los vamos a reemplazar y vamos a poner oficiales electos que hagan lo correcto.
Great. That's good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay. Who's next?
So Alma, you're going to talk to Caroline.
Hi. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Can we do this in English?
Yeah,
Either way.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
And then this is Devaney.
Hi.
So hot.
She
it's
can
so hot.
you
Yeah,
can
same.
interview in English.
Okay, fantastic. So let's see.
Same hard. Yeah, it's hard to like.
Not
Yeah.
right.
You can look right at me, okay?
Oh yeah, looks fantastic.
Okay, what I need you to do is turn this way, turn your body this way just a little bit. Arm out, right there.
So look at you at the camera.
You look at me, and I'm just waiting for him to give me the go-ahead.
Okay.
At least we got a nice day.
Yeah. Instead of raining.
Yeah. It's hot, but at least it's a breeze. What? So can you tell me your name and spell it, please?
My name is Devaney Jimenez Mitchell. First name Devene. Last name Jimenez hyphen Mitchell, Mitchell.
So can you tell me why you're here today?
I'm here to protest against the excessive amount of spending the government does on ICE and Border Patrol. I feel as though the sole purpose of ICE and Border Patrol at this moment is to stop immigrants that have successfully benefited our community and added valuable culture and diversity to our community.
And how did you feel, and what do you think about the Supreme Court ruling from yesterday?
I feel like it's very harsh, and the sole purpose of our land, it is home of the free, land of the brave, and the people who come to take sacrifices to come to this country are very brave, and they come here to be free and have better living conditions and better opportunities. People don't come here just for the luxury of saying that they live in America, that they live in LA, or they live in New York. People come here because they're escaping something much worse than the middle class struggle we face today. And quite frankly, I believe that everybody in this land is privileged who has had the opportunity, the blessing to be born here, a natural-born American citizen, and many people take that for granted. That's why I believe that Congress needs to take action now, because we have criminals in our own country, and they're worried about people who are coming here to better themselves and come here to benefit our economy.
It's wonderful. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right. Who's next?
You still need me?
Yes.
Okay. You want in Spanish?
I'll ask you in English and Spanish, just to make sure we're covered, all bases.
On this side.
My arm's going to get tired. Okay. Okay, so can you tell me your name and spell it, please?
Yes, my name is Ingrid, Ingrid, and I represent the United We Dream. I am the mother of the dreamers.
Okay, so the first questions, if you could answer in English, would be why are you here today?
Because I am tired to this government give more money to the poor to us. Because we are not doing nothing more than build this country. Because this money is also from our pockets because we pay taxes too, and it's very, very bad. They take our money to the poor to us.
And then how did you feel about the Supreme Court ruling yesterday?
I can't say nothing about that because I'm really, focused in this part today because it's more important that people, the community show we are not unafraid anymore.
And so now this question, if you can answer in Spanish. We have a lot of clients, Latin American and Spanish-speaking clients all over the world. So if you have a message for them, like you're here, what would you want to tell them in Spanish?
Ya lo importante es que la comunidad está saliendo, que ya no tiene más miedo y tenemos que seguir apoyando. ¿Para qué? Para que no se dé ni un centavo más, no solamente $1, sino ni un centavo más para que las máquinas de deportación sigan deportando nuestra comunidad, porque nosotros también somos parte de la comunidad americana y necesitamos protección y necesitamos que el gobierno deje de dar dinero a las máquinas de deportación.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And I got some more people for you in Spanish.
Fantastic.
And they can stand next to each other if that's helpful at all.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we'll do one at a time.
One at a
actually.
time?
That would
Okay.
be, and that probably covers us after we're done with these two.
Okay.
And then we can talk to
Cool.
you too.
Do you mind if they at least stand together?
Oh yeah, we could do that, right?
You're going to have to hold the microphone in between. If they're going to talk together, the microphone needs to be in between them. Right around there.
Oh, okay. So I'll just hold the mic. They can stand together. Just hold the microphone between them.
Le van a hacer las preguntas. This one's only Spanish.
Okay.
Le van a hacer las preguntas y se turnan si quieren responder.
Yo voy a hablar primero y después.
Okay, sale, vale.
You can translate just to make sure I get it right. Okay.
Yo le voy a traducir las preguntas.
Yeah.
So first I just need to know what their names are and how they spell them.
So, tu nombre y cómo se deletrea.
Mi nombre es Fausto Jiménez.
Pero la tienen que mirar a ella.
Mi nombre es Fausto Jiménez. Se deletrea FAUSTOGIMENZ.
So, do you want me to spell that for you?
Oh, no, that's okay. I can understand, but my speaking isn't that great. And then, so my first question is, why are they here today?
¿Por qué vinieron hoy? Pero la tienen que mirar a ella.
El día de hoy estamos aquí presentes por la sencilla razón de que tenemos que venir a protestar que paren las deportaciones, que paren el separamiento de familias, que tienen que pensar que los niños no son los culpables de haber venido acá a este país. Y queremos que ICE pare de deportar, pare de que vaya a las cortes, pare que vaya a los puestos de trabajo.
And then the other question is about the Supreme Court. Like, how do you feel about the Supreme Court ruling from yesterday?
Y la segunda parte es lo que hablamos de la Corte Suprema, que cómo se siente que hayan cancelado el asilo.
Ok, la situación del paro de la Corte Suprema de Justicia nos tiene a nosotros con un alivio mediano, por cuanto ya no pueden deportarlos, sino pedir una cita, un asilo en nosotros ciudades cercanas y poder defender sus derechos que tenemos por lógica en este país, los derechos que todo ser humano tiene.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti.
Are you good, or do you want to ask him a question, maybe why he's here?
Yeah, one more different question.
Okay, una más.
Okay, and
Su nombre y cómo se deletea.
Okay, mi nombre es Teo, spelling T-E-O.
And so my question for him will be, we have a lot of Spanish-speaking clients all over, so like, what would his message be to like other Latinos that, you know, all over the world who might be seeing him?
Okay, sí, entendí. El mensaje para todos los hermanos hispanos en esta lucha es que todos tenemos que estar unidos para salvaguardar nuestros intereses a nuestros hermanos y no dejarnos que la administración momentánea de Trump avasalle nuestros derechos. No podemos permitir que den más recursos a ICE para que otros inmigrantes como nosotros legales, con buen deseo de trabajar, paguemos por culpa de un pequeño grupo que son delincuentes. Nosotros hemos venido a trabajar, no a delinquir. Ese es el mensaje que todos los compañeros hispanos debemos proponernos, luchar y todos intentar día a día ser un grupo más numeroso de protesta. Hagamos valer nuestros derechos, hermanos hispanos, por favor.
Great, muchas gracias.
Sí.
Gracias, Teo.
Okay.
And can we do our last one with you in English?
Sure.
Last one?
He's like,
I think that covers everything.
I just need you when you're on this. No.
No,
Stay
I'm
where
fine.
you are. You can listen.
Okay, so can you tell me your name and spelling?
Yes, my name is Jasmine Nazareth, Jasmine. Last name is Nazarett. And then I'm a spokesperson for firm.
Oh, okay, great. And so can you tell me, what are you doing here today?
Yeah, so we're here today. We have about 200 people that came from across the country to visit their members of Congress. They've been in meetings all day demanding that Congress stop funding ICE and Border Patrol. Now we're here outside of ICE, making sure that they hear us as well. This agency has done nothing but tear immigrant families apart, and the only way that we're, as a community, as an immigrant community, as Latinos, as people of color, that we're actually going to be truly free and united in this country that we call home, is if Congress stops funding agencies like this, whose only mission is to tear our families apart.
And then what did you think about the Supreme Court ruling yesterday?
So the Supreme Court ruling is disappointing, right? But it's a part of me feels like this is just another attack by a court that's been stacked by this president. It's another attack on immigrant communities, and every immigrant who's fleeing dangerous conditions deserves the right to seek asylum, to seek safety. And you know, this is just another reason why we need Congress to act and pass immigration reform, transform the immigration system to something where all families, no matter where they came from, are valued and treated with dignity and respect and can live their lives freely.
Great. Okay,
Awesome.
Thank you very much. I think we have plenty in Spanish, so thank you very much.
Thank you
I appreciate
so much.
your
Do you have
help.
a business card by any chance, so I can?
I don't actually. I can give you my contact info.
Sure, that'll
Sorry,
work.
I don't have any cards.
So if you just want to write it, sure. And then I'll just add you to our. I can hold your tab.
So bright out today. I mean, it's nice to have a nice day.
It's
for this
very
especially.
bright. It's very hot.
Baby, little baby. Little kid. Dying. I can see his eyes looking at me. I can see her smile. Don't forget this country for what they're doing to our people.
Tell them I need to find out where they want me to walk with them.
They're going on the bus.
Oh, can you let them know that this is done?
Shut down anyone going into or out of this building for hours. There weren't quite so many barricades. It's almost like ISIS is afraid of us.